Welcome, Cancer. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for November 30th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. There's a shift blooming in your world, Cancer. A soft yet undeniable turning of the tide. Your spirit, once weighed down by uncertainty, is rising with the current of inspiration. Right now, your heart is speaking louder than logic, urging you toward a path paved with joy, passion, and unapologetic authenticity. This is your season to turn dreams into dollars, to transform love into alignment, and to quiet the noise of doubt with the truth of who you are becoming. The universe is whispering. Your imagination is the architect of your reality. When you ask yourself, what do I love so much I do it for free? You begin to unlock the golden doorway to sustainable success. This isn't about forcing yourself to fit into a mold that doesn't reflect you. It's about coloring outside the lines with your unique brilliance and watching how the world starts paying attention. You're being handed keys. The Fool and the Star walk beside you now, signaling the end of chaos and the beginning of radiant clarity. The storm is past, and the light ahead is not just a flicker, but a beacon. Faith isn't wishful thinking, it's the engine of your destiny. When paired with daily devotion to growth, those micro-habits that stack up like bricks of intention, you become magnetic. Imagine two paths, one defined by excuses and hesitation, the other by belief and steady action. You already know which one leads to treasure. Walk it, run it, fly down it. There's profound wisdom arriving through your own body, through the grounded sense of being truly present. The Queen of Pentacles stands tall next to the Ten of Cups, urging you to slow down just enough to listen. Your angels have been trying to reach you, and the signal isn't broken. It's just muffled by overthinking, overstimulation, and the constant buzz of what-ifs. Tune back in. Grounding is not a mystical practice reserved for sages. It's in the nourishing meal you cook with love, in the walk beneath the open sky, in the act of choosing stillness over spiraling. When you're grounded, you can hear divine direction as clearly as a bell. Yes, apply for the job. Yes, launch the business. Yes, trust the nudge. That clarity changes everything. This is your moment to operate from joy, not pressure. Your guides are surrounding you with gentle encouragement. Joy is the gateway. When you pair joy with focused emotion, whether it's the anticipation of that long-awaited promotion or the sweet certainty that your soulmate is on their way, you manifest with power. Fear freezes timelines. Joy expands them. What you feel deeply becomes real quickly. So focus, not on the lack, but on the glow of what's on its way. You're being called now to invest in your curiosity. The universe isn't asking you to memorize textbooks or solve equations. It's nudging you to fall in love with learning again. Follow the trail of your interests, however quirky or niche they may be. Listen to voices that stir your soul. The more you know about what lights you up, the more confidently you'll walk toward prosperity. Education is not a cage, it's a key. There may be a disruption approaching, a tower moment that shakes the ground just enough to see what's loose and what's lasting. But this isn't a punishment. It's a pulse check from the cosmos. Will you curse the inconvenience or bless the lesson? Will you meet the moment with grace or resistance? How you respond reveals your readiness for the very things you're asking for. Handle the small test with wisdom, and the universe will deliver the bigger gift. This is how energy works. The more you show you can handle, the more you receive. With the Magician and the sun shining over your path, the message is clear. Now is the time. You're not just lucky, you're in alignment. The seeds you've planted are ready to sprout, and anything you touch could very well turn to gold. Make the ask. Launch the project. Rekindle the passion. Your karma is ripe, your timing divine. You don't need to wait for another sign. This is the sign. The Chariot and Page of Cups ask you to make a shift, perhaps subtle, perhaps sweeping. Your intuition has been persistent, gently tugging your sleeve. Are you sleeping enough? Spending time with people who get you? Taking care of your emotional landscape? If not, it's time to pivot. Fear has been dressed up as practicality, whispering worst-case scenarios in a voice that sounds eerily like your own. Visualize that fear as something outside of you, a cartoonish gremlin peddling bad advice, and choose instead to tune into your higher self, the version of you adorned in light and truth. That version is always right. Your affirmation now becomes a compass. I learn the way on the way. You don't need to have it all figured out to begin. In fact, trying to be perfect is the fastest route to paralysis. But committing to progress, even just 1% a day, builds a momentum so powerful it becomes unstoppable. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Cancer, the emotional tides around you carry a remarkable sense of divine intervention. There is a softness in the air, but also a quiet power encouraging you to trust that what once felt delayed, uncertain, or unreachable is now shifting in your favor. Your intuition heightens, your heart awakens, and the universe brings clarity where there was once fog. Let's explore how today's 8 cards shape your path. Card 1, Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles opens your reading with a grounded, steady force. Today, you benefit from persistence, patience, and practical planning. Something in your material or financial life that once felt slow or stagnant begins to show movement. Like the Knight, you are encouraged to stay consistent, even if you don't yet see the full results. This card mirrors your natural loyalty and emotional commitment. When a Cancer nurtures something, it grows. Trust that what you've been cultivating, whether financial stability, a new job direction, or a long-held dream, is nearing fruition. Card 2, the Sun. Radiance spills into your reading as the sun beams over your path. Today highlights joy, warmth, and the feeling that something finally clicks. For you, Cancer, this energy lifts emotional heaviness and brings clarity where doubt once lived. The sun also illuminates matters of the heart. Someone may suddenly see your worth with unmistakable brightness. For those hoping for family news, improved emotional bonds, or heartfelt conversations, the energy is overwhelmingly positive. This card reminds you, your light is returning, and it's undeniable. Card 3, the Tower. While the Tower can feel intimidating, in your context it serves as a symbolic reset. Something in your past lacked strong foundation, be it a relationship, job, or belief system, and its collapse was necessary. Today, you may reflect on this moment with new understanding. Cancer, your card acknowledges that pain shaped wisdom, and wisdom now shapes your choices. You're rebuilding, but on your terms. The Tower also hints that someone from your past may attempt to reconcile or correct what once fell apart, but you will approach this with discernment and caution. Card 4, King of Cups. Here you arrive in your full emotional power. The King of Cups represents emotional mastery, compassion, and intuitive leadership, qualities deeply aligned with you. Today, you balance heart and logic beautifully. You may receive a message or attention from someone who sees you through a lens of admiration and emotional sincerity. If romance plays a role, this card shows a person with strong emotional depth stepping forward without hesitation. Above all, the King asks you to trust your emotional instincts without letting past wounds distort them. Card 5, 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords reveals that your biggest obstacle today is internal, not external. Mentally, you may feel trapped, uncertain, or unable to see solutions clearly. This is not a reflection of reality, but a product of overthinking, something Cancer is prone to when emotionally overwhelmed. The universe asks you to release fear-based assumptions. The path forward exists, and for you, clarity arrives not with force, but with softness, trust, and rest. Today is a day to ease your mind and allow blessings to reach you rather than anticipating what could go wrong. Card 6, Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups restores your faith beautifully after the turbulence of the 8 of Swords. Here comes a new emotional beginning, fresh love, reconciliation, or a profound spiritual awakening. For single Cancers, New love manifests as a gentle but unmistakable invitation from the universe. For partnered Cancers, emotional renewal strengthens the bond. For all Cancers, this card is a blessing. The heart opens, intuition heightens, and emotional fulfillment flows toward you. Something you have long hoped for is finally materializing. Card 7, Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups brings emotional fulfillment, harmony, and celebration. Today highlights family unity, romantic satisfaction, or a long-awaited breakthrough that brings genuine joy. This card speaks to emotional abundance after hardship. Everything you feared would not come is now coming. Someone who once failed to recognize your value now sees your emotional richness clearly. With this card, happiness isn't theoretical, it's tangible, shared, and deeply heartfelt. Card 8, Justice. Justice brings fairness, balance, and divine intervention, the confirmation that everything unfolds exactly as it should. Today, you may find resolution in legal matters, contracts, or personal conflicts. Someone who once acted unfairly may take responsibility or seek to make things right. For you, Cancer, this is karmic equilibrium. Your heart has remained sincere even in difficult times, and now the universe recalibrates in your favor. Justice assures you, what is meant for you cannot be denied. Today's reading for Cancer moves from steady progress, Knight of Pentacles, to radiant breakthroughs, the Sun, from past collapse, the Tower, to emotional maturity, King of Cups. Your mind wrestles with old fears, Eight of Swords, but your heart receives a divine renewal, Ace of Cups, leading to overflowing emotional abundance, Ten of Cups. Ultimately, justice lands firmly in your favor, ensuring fairness, closure, and karmic alignment. This is a day of hope, emotional clarity, and long-awaited blessings. Trust what unfolds. God, destiny, and your own intuition are working together on your behalf. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Your financial energy today begins with a steady influence of the Knight of Pentacles, whose methodical approach gently nudges you toward consistency. This card encourages you to build your wealth the same way a gardener tends to a thriving field, slowly, patiently, and with faith that small efforts accumulate into long-term abundance. Even if money has felt slow to grow or opportunities seem delayed, the universe signals that movement is happening beneath the surface. The Sun's presence from the earlier reading now illuminates your financial path, bringing clarity where you once felt uncertainty. Unexpected breakthroughs may brighten your day, perhaps a long-awaited payment, a rewarding opportunity, or a confirmation that you're on the right economic track. Your intuition may pick up on subtle hints of prosperity before they fully manifest, so listen closely to those inner whispers of encouragement. The Tower shadow over your financial history reminds you that a previous financial structure or method may have collapsed for a reason. Whether it was a job that didn't appreciate your value, a budget plan that didn't align with your reality, or an investment that didn't produce, today you start to rebuild smarter. Instead of approaching money with fear, you begin recognizing your power to restructure your financial stability from the ground up. With the Justice card influencing your money sector, fairness and balance are finally restored. If you've been awaiting financial compensation, legal outcomes, contract approvals, or fair negotiations, today leans strongly in your favor. You may receive encouraging news regarding a settlement, a reimbursement, or a correction of past financial inaccuracies. The universe is recalibrating what you deserve. The Ten of Cups also paints a hopeful picture for shared financial stability. Whether through family support, a partnership decision, or collaborative ventures, financial harmony feels attainable. Someone may step forward to help you, invest in your ideas, or express appreciation for your efforts. Emotional fulfillment in your home life may indirectly help you stabilize your money flow. Luck today favors persistence, intuition, and fair dealings. While you may not receive everything in one sweeping motion, the tide is turning. A small stroke of luck, an intuitive nudge, or a chance encounter may open a door you didn't expect. Trust that money is aligning with your energy, gently, steadily, and with divine timing. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for November 30th are 29, 13, 56, 43, 6, 71. Daily love. Love today is deeply colored by the warmth of the sun, shining on your heart with renewed optimism. If your romantic life has felt dim or uncertain, today sparks a revitalizing glow. Emotional insights arrive naturally, and clarity replaces confusion. Someone may express their admiration in a way that's honest, heartfelt, and impossible to ignore. The King of Cups represents emotional maturity entering your love life, either from you or someone connected to your heart. This is the energy of a partner or potential partner who has reflected deeply and now approaches love with sincerity and intention. If you've been yearning for emotional stability, this card assures you that heartfelt communication is closer than you think. However, the Eight of Swords reveals that your biggest romantic barrier today may be self-doubt. Past heartbreaks could cloud your perception, making you question whether love can truly unfold in your favor. Remember that these limitations exist in the mind, not in reality. The universe is urging you to release old stories and allow love to enter with fresh energy. The Tower brings acknowledgement of a broken foundation from the past, one that may have been necessary to shatter so that something healthier could take its place. If an old relationship resurfaces, you may find yourself examining it with new eyes. You're no longer the same person who endured that collapse. You now carry wisdom, discernment, and a higher understanding of your worth. The Ace of Cups brings renewal and emotional rebirth. Whether you're single, healing, or reconnecting, today marks the beginning of a beautiful chapter. New feelings may emerge, a heartfelt confession may come forward, or a refreshing emotional spark may appear unexpectedly. This card symbolizes love that flows effortlessly and honestly. With the Two of Cups subtly influencing your romantic energy, a soulmate-like connection hovers near. Harmonious communication, deep mutual attraction, or an intuitive bond becomes more evident. When two hearts mirror each other, it creates a dance of emotional reciprocity, and today you may feel just that. At work, the day begins with the steady rhythm of the Knight of Pentacles, reminding you that patience and diligence are your strongest allies. You're approaching tasks with grounded focus and a desire to build something lasting. Your efforts are being noticed, even if no one has verbally acknowledged them yet. The Sun brings creativity and clarity to your professional environment. You may have a breakthrough idea or finally understand how to approach a complicated assignment. If you've been hoping for recognition, today could bring a moment where your contributions shine. You radiate quiet confidence that others appreciate. Yet the Tower shows that a previous job, project, or work dynamic collapsed because it lacked stability. Today, you may reflect on that experience not with regret, but with gratitude, understanding how it pushed you toward work that aligns more with your purpose. You may feel the urge to restructure your work habits for greater efficiency. The Justice card enters to restore fairness in your workplace. If you've been waiting for an evaluation, decision, or procedural outcome, expect the result to be balanced. If you've been overworked or underappreciated, today may bring a shift in how responsibilities are shared or how you're valued. The Ten of Cups indicates improved workplace harmony. Coworkers may cooperate more readily, communication flows more smoothly, and you feel supported rather than isolated. A positive environment strengthens your productivity and motivation. The Ace of Cups hints at new beginnings in your career. You may receive an offer, a fresh project, an unexpected idea, or encouragement from someone who believes in your potential. Emotional fulfillment grows as you align more with work that resonates with your spirit. Health. The Eight of Swords influences your health sector by highlighting mental tension. Today, you may feel tightness, worry, or emotional pressure, symptoms often rooted in overthinking. The body mirrors the mind, which means your physical well-being improves when your thoughts soften. Deep breathing, grounding exercises, or journaling may help. The Sun brings vibrancy, warmth, and vitality to your overall health. Its influence boosts your immunity, increases energy, and uplifts your mood. You may feel more motivated to care for your body or engage in activities that make you feel alive. Sunlight, even symbolically, reminds you of strength and renewal. The Ace of Cups offers emotional healing. When the heart begins to open again, stress levels decrease. You may experience an emotional release, crying, laughing, or simply feeling a sense of relief. Emotional cleansing is powerful medicine today. The Tower, when appearing in health readings, often reflects past stress or emotional trauma that recently shook your internal foundation. Today, you begin rebuilding your well-being with greater awareness. The body seeks balance, and you now recognize which habits or environments no longer serve your health. Justice encourages equilibrium. Hydration, rest, consistent routines, and balanced nutrition are highlighted. Small choices today have a strong effect. The more aligned your decisions are, the more your health will flourish. The King of Cups reassures that emotional stability improves your overall wellness. When you regulate your emotions with compassion instead of judgment, the nervous system calms. A calm heart brings a clearer mind and a more resilient body. Family and friends. The sun brings warmth and togetherness to your family life. Conversations may flow easily, and moments of connection deepen your sense of belonging. If there has been misunderstanding, the sun helps illuminate truth and resolution. The Tower acknowledges a past family disruption, perhaps an emotional conflict or sudden shift, but today its influence softens. You may experience clarity around what happened and how to move forward. Healing is possible when understanding replaces confusion. The Ten of Cups promises emotional harmony within your household. Joyful interactions, shared experiences, or positive news may bring everyone closer. If your family has been disconnected, today offers a chance to reconnect. The King of Cups brings emotional wisdom into your family dynamics. You may assume the role of mediator or compassionate listener, helping others feel seen and understood. Your emotional intelligence supports family healing. The Justice card encourages fair discussions and balanced decisions. Family agreements, shared responsibilities, or mutual boundaries find equilibrium today. Everyone benefits from honesty and mutual respect. Finally, the Ace of Cups brings an emotional renewal within the family. New beginnings, such as reconciliation, support, or joyful announcements, fill the home with gentle hope. Love grows in your family sphere in meaningful ways. Compatibility. Today's strongest compatibility arises with Leo, thanks to the sun's vibrant influence. Leos bring warmth, confidence, and joyful energy that harmonizes beautifully with your emotional depth. Together, you and Leo create a blend of heart-driven intuition and expressive passion. Taurus also aligns well with you today, represented by the Knight and King of Pentacles. Their steady nature complements your sensitivity, helping you feel grounded and secure in their presence. Taurus offers comfort while you provide emotional understanding. Scorpio stands out as another compatible sign. With deep emotional waters mirroring your own, Scorpio understands your intuitive nature on a soul level. Conversations today may feel meaningful, transformative, or spiritually aligned. Pisces enhances your emotional resonance. Both of you intuitively understand each other without needing many words. Their compassionate presence may soothe your worries, while your nurturing energy strengthens their trust. Virgo offers helpful balance, bringing practicality to your emotional rhythm. Their grounded nature helps you organize your thoughts, while your intuition inspires them to look beyond logic. Finally, Capricorn provides structure and emotional reliability. Their steady demeanor helps you feel supported, while your emotional depth helps them open up in ways they rarely do with others. Your lucky color today: soft gold, symbolizing warmth, optimism, and divine clarity. This color reflects the healing light of the Sun card and encourages emotional renewal and renewed confidence. The phrase of the day: let your heart open to the new, for even delayed blessings arrive exactly on time. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.